Hello, 11th class IC students. Vandana Shrivastava here with her drama class, The Tempest, Act 3, Scene 2. Dear children, in our previous meet, we have seen that this Sebastian, Stefano, Trinculo, and Caliban are on the another part of island, busy in drinking. And Caliban, thinking Stefano, a valiant man, suggests him a plan to kill Prospero so that he may be the king of Ireland. So now let us proceed from the line 79 with the Caliban's words. Caliban is very happy, thinking that Stefano in the future may be his master. So he's saying ha ha ha. And when he gets angry at Trinculo, so he's saying ha ha ha. Stefano then saying, now forward with your tail. And to Trinculo he says, prithee stand further off. So Stefano says, you Caliban, you start with your tail, proceed, and you Trinculo, please be quiet. Then Caliban says, beat him enough, after a little time I will beat him too. So Caliban is saying, if he is again going to interrupt us, so beat him and I will also beat him later on. Then Stefano says, stand further and you come proceed. And Caliban, come and proceed with your tale. Then Caliban says, why, as I told thee, it is a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep. So Caliban says, as I told you, that it is the custom with him, with the Prospero, to sleep in the afternoon. There thou mayst brain him, having first seized his books, and there you can knock out his brains. Knock out his brain. But before that, you have to seize away his magic books. Or with a log, batter his skull. Or with a piece of wood, you split his skull. Or paunch him with a stake. Or with a piece of wood, you rip up his belly, stomach. Or cut his vijan with thy knife. Or with your knife, you cut his windpipe. Remember, first to possess his books, but before that, you have to anyhow take away all his magic books. For without them, he is but a sot, as I am. Because without his magic books, he is a drunkard, a fool like me. Nor hath not one spirit to command. And without his magic books, there will be no spirit who will follow his order. They all do hate him as rootedly as I, because they also hate him as bitterly I hate him. Rootedly means bitterly. Burn but his books. You, after seizing his books, burn up all his books, magic books. He has brave utensils, for so he calls them, because he says that the books are the great utensils or tools for him. And which when he has a house, he all deck withal. And he says that when he has the house, he will decorate with them with his magic books. And that most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter. And another thing to consider is, very important thing, his beautiful daughter. He himself calls her a non-peril, because Prospero himself calls his daughter a matchless woman. I never saw a woman but only secrets my dam, but she has far surpassed secrets, as greatest does least. So Caliban says, I have never seen such a beautiful woman after my mom. After my mom. My mom was beautiful, but she is more beautiful than my mom. And she surpasses secrets, means that she surpasses secrets, my mom, in her beauty, as greatest does least, as the greatest surpasses the least, lowest. As the greatest surpasses the lowest, in the same way in beauty, she surpasses my mom. Then Stefano says, is it so brave, alas? Is so beautiful, that girl? Monster, I'll kill this man. Okay, and now I am ready to kill this man. His daughter and I will be king and queen. And then I will be the king and she will be the queen of this island. Save our graces, may God preserve our excellences. And Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. And after that, you, Caliban and Trinculo will be my viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo? Trinculo, did you like this plot? Trinculo says, yes, excellent. Then Stephano, give me thy hand. I am sorry I beat thee, but while thou livest, keep a good tongue in thy head. So Stephano says to Trinculo, give your hand. I am sorry that I beat you, but while you are living, be polite in your speech. Don't say anything. Then Caliban says, within this half hour will he be asleep. Wilt thou destroy him then? So Caliban says that Prospero will be sleeping for this half an hour. So you can take the advantage of killing him. Stephano says, hi, on mine honor, I swear by my honor to kill him. Ariel, now listen this, and he says that this will I tell my master. Now this plan I will tell my master. And Caliban says, thou makest me merry, I am full of pleasure. Let us be jocund. Will you troll the catch? You taught me what while before? So Caliban says, you have made me merry, happy, and I am full of pleasure this time. Let us be jocund means let us be merry. Merry. Let us be merry and enjoy this moment. Will you troll this catch? Will you sing the song that you taught me a short time ago? Stefano, at the request monster, I'll do reason, any reason. I will do any reasonable action. Come on, Trinculo, let us sing. And they sing, flout them and scout them and scout them and flout them and thought is free. Without any sense, they are singing. And the meaning is mock them and ridicule them, mock them and challenge them. This type of thinking is free from restrictions. This is the meaning of this, that this type of thought is free. This type of thinking is free from restrictions. And Caliban said, that's not the tune. Ariel plays the tune on a tabor and pipe, and Ariel is giving the music by his tabor. Then Stefano says, what is this same? What music that we hear? Then Trinculo, this is the tune of our catch, played by the picture of nobody. So this is the tune of our musical song, played by the invisible spirit. Picture of nobody means invisible spirit. Then Stefano says, if thou wast a man, show thyself in thy likeness. If thou best a devil, take it as thou list. So he says, Stefano says that you, if you are a man, you invisible spirit, if you are a man, show yourself in your true form. If you are a devil, then do as you like then. Then Trinculus is, now they are frightened of this invisible spirit. So Trinculus says, oh, forgive me my sins. Then Stefano says, he that dies pays all debts, I defy thee, mercy upon us. So Stefano says that he who dies at the dying time pays for his sins. He had to pay for his sins. So I request you, invisible spirit, have mercy upon us. Then Caliban says, art thou afraid? Are you afraid of this? And then he says then Stefano says, no monster, not I. Then Caliban says, be not afraid, this island is full of noises. Be not afraid of these sounds, because this island is full of musical sounds. Sounds and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. You will hear the different kinds of sounds, the sweet air. They will give you delight, but will not hurt you. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears. Sometimes 1,000 producing various musical sounds will hum about mine ears, will produce in our ears. Thousands of various musical sounds. And sometimes voices that If I then had waked after long sleep, because here I hear many types of musical sound, thousands of, and sometimes I hear that I had awakened. Sometimes the voices that I hear, it seems to me that I had awakened after long sleep, will make me sleep again. And then the sound that I hear will force me to sleep again in the sound sleep. And then in dreaming, and then sometimes in the dream, the clouds methought would open and show riches. Sometimes in the dream, the cloud seems that there is the cloud is open, and there I see the treasure and ready to drop upon me, the treasure which is ready to fall upon me, riches ready to fall upon me. And that when I waked, I cried to dream again. And when on waking up, I used to cry to go with that dream again. Means to get the riches which were about to fall upon me. So Stefano says, this will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I shall have my music for nothing. So this island is going to prove a brave kingdom for me, where I can listen the music without having to pay for it. Then Caliban says, this will happen only when Prospero is destroyed. Then Stefano, that shall be and by. Yes, it should be presently be done. I remember the story. Then Trinculo, the sound is going away. Let us follow it and after do our work. See, the sound is now going away. Let us follow the sound. The Ariel is now going ahead. So Trinculo says, let us follow him. Then Stefano, lead monster, we will follow. I would I could see this Tiboral. He lays it on. So Stefano says, let us lay Caliban, let us follow this sound. I wish I could see the player of a tabor who plays it passionately. Then, then Trinculo says to Caliban, will you come? I will follow Stefano. I am going to follow Stefano. So, children, we finish now Act 3, Scene 2. In our next meet, we will go with the Act 3, Scene 3. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.